We're going to do a remote starter in a 2012 Jeep Patriot. We're going to use the drone mobile app to be able to control the vehicle from our smartphone. We're going to use an ADS ALCA and an HRN CH5 for our actual standalone remote starter. The installation will take about 5 minutes, and if you take a look at the video, it'll go through step by step on how to connect this device. If you follow the link in the description, it will bring you right to our Amazon product that we sell for this vehicle. It fits a multitude of vehicles. We're in a 2012 Jeep Patriot. We're going to do our drone setup. We're going to control this vehicle from our smartphone. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to start with the disassembly. 2 Phillips screws underneath the dash. We're going to remove both Phillips screws. Going to unclip the dash piece, pull it out. Going to remove this cover plate also. All Phillips screws. This will just give us a little bit more access and make it a little easier to remove the steering wheel cover. Torx T15 for the back screw here. We have to get to the ignition, so we're going to remove this cover piece. Phillips screw. Going to get this to come up over the ignition, and we'll be able to remove this piece also. Now, going for this immobilizer connection right here, a little hard to see, so put a little light on it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to push the locking clip in and pull out the immobilizer plug. Okay, once we have the plug removed, we're going to plug our equipment in. This is our standalone remote starter. It's an iData piece. We're going to go ahead and we're going to plug the male plug into the ignition, and we're going to plug our male plug from the vehicle into our harness. At this point, the mandatory connections for the installation are made. The only thing we're going to do, we're going to plug in our drone module, and we're going to set it up on the dashboard so it can acquire a cell lock. So we can go ahead and test it when we're done. So the next step would be to take our key, insert it into the ignition, turn the ignition to the run position. The light should go green and flash. We'll then shut the key off, remove it from the ignition, and we'll press the unlock button on our factory remote. This will complete the programming of the iData ALCA. At this point, we can go ahead and we can test our standalone remote starter. Standalone means it'll activate from the OEM remote. We can lock the doors 3 times, and this will trigger remote starting of the vehicle. Okay, so we've tested our standalone portion of the remote start. We're also going to shut it off by our factory remote. We're going to lock the doors 3 times. Okay, we're going to open up our drone application for our cell phone, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to lock the doors of the vehicle. If you listen, you'll hear the vehicle respond, in which it just did, and we'll get a confirmation sent back to our phone that the vehicle is locked. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to send an unlock command to our vehicle. Now if you listen, you'll hear it unlock. And there we have it. It's unlocked, and we've also gotten our confirmation back on our phone. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to start the engine from our phone. Now this is the basic subscription here. Now our vehicle is going to receive the signal, which it just did. The engine's going to start. We're going to receive a confirmation back on our phone along with a countdown timer which indicates 14 minutes and 48 seconds of runtime remains. So we can shut the vehicle off by smartphone also, but we have to wait a minute before we do that. And keep in mind, we still keep our ability to activate this remote starter from the OEM key fob. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to press the brake pedal and shut everything down, and I'm going to activate it from our factory remote by locking the doors 3 times.